Our sponsor for this hour is Hope Story. Hope Story provides no-cost resources to parents of children with Down syndrome. They also help equip families to be a resource to their medical provider and new families in their community. Thank you, Hope Story, for your support of DSDN.
Our final session. And thank you to everybody who has joined in today. Wow, it's been such a good day. I don't know that any of us had expectations of how this was going to go. I think we were all just hopeful that the technology worked. And after some snafus this morning, it's been great. We've figured everything out, and our speakers, or not our speakers, our guests have been fabulous. It's been really great to hear all of the stories and uh, behind the scenes stories of our team, and it's just been a really good day. So, to close out the night, I have just a couple questions for my co-hosts here. So first, guys, what was your favorite moment of the day, or any favorite moment of the day? Moment, anything that stands out to you? Anybody?
I think for me, I almost cried during every single interview. Everyone was so amazing. And that is what stood out to me the most, is just how much DSDN has reached people in so many different ways, in so many parts of this journey that we're all on together. It was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Same. Like I used to know everybody that had things to do with DSDN just because that was how we were functioning and we were small enough and all the things. And now it's just incredible to me, like to see the people who come on and talk about the impact that this has made to them. And I really don't know them very well, or have maybe heard of them in passing and didn't really know their story, and just hearing what that has been like for other people as it now grows beyond. And that now I know that we will be sustainable. And as long as we can keep this funding going, like it will just keep impacting parents for years and years to come, and families.
Yeah. I just love the hearts of our team and our community. And I think that really came through today, just how much passion people have for not only our mission, but just the Down syndrome community, and uplifting each other and advocating and furthering. It's just amazing to hear what everybody's doing and working towards, and how they're supporting DSDN. So it was a really cool day.
Isn't it
Oh,
amazing
also,
what an extra chromosome can do? I mean, really,
Absolutely.
it's been
What
great.
were you going to say, Jen?
when we were thinking back about inviting people on, I don't think anybody said, no, I'm not interested in coming to talk about that. Like just even that alone, that everybody was willing to come and share their story and talk about their experience, I feel like has been also just really powerful. But yeah, thank goodness for these little squirts that gave us all each other.
Absolutely. And they're not so little anymore.
The big squirt, you're right.
As time flies. But I also thought it was cool to have some of our earlier parents and board members and volunteers that, they're not still volunteering with us. They're a little bit further along in the journey, but just that they want to come back, and that this organization still means something to them, and they still want to give back and share their experience with it. So that was really cool too. So if you had one word to describe the day, what would it be?
Oh, I'm terrible at this.
I mean, I already said it, but phenomenal. It's the word that I keep thinking of. Just phenomenal. The stories were phenomenal. DSDN is a phenomenal organization. The people who to give their time are phenomenal. Just that's my word.
What's yours, Melissa? I'm going to think for another moment.
This is hard for me too, to pick a word, but I think I want to say community, because that's what I felt all day. Just so proud to be part of the community, and how strong the community is, and just how good it feels to be part of this. So community is my word.
Yeah. I think mine's going to be genuine, because I feel like the genuine support, connection, I mean, it's all so heartfelt and real. Like you can just feel it and hear it in everybody's stories. And it's, just a part of our community. That's why I think we can all function and do things so effectively together to make real change, because we all have a genuine heart for this and want this to be sustainable for new parents and just to continue on. And I mean, people who are supporting each other. I mean, I had so many messages throughout the day from sweet people that were just like, you guys are doing great. And, who has that in their day-to-day life? And I don't think everybody does. I think we're really just lucky to have that genuine support and connection from people.
I agree. What do you hope people walk away with after tuning in to the day?
That one I feel like is a little bit easier. I hope people just have a really good understanding of our mission and what we are truly laser focused on and have been since the beginning, as Heather talked about this morning, that's made our work easier and harder all at the same time, because we know we have that mission and vision to stick towards, and all of our decisions should go through that to make sure that we're doing the right things and making the right choices. But it's hard then when our community needs something else to happen, but it's just not a part that we can do and be a part of. But I think that's the piece that just is overwhelmingly sticking out to me, that how much we've been able to do because we've done that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kind of piggyback off of that, just that I hope people walk away with an understanding of what DSDN, like who DSDN is, right? Because I feel like it's this living, breathing community in place. But that we are focused on our mission, that we know, I wouldn't say, I don't want to say no, but we have a plan and we have a vision. We know the work that we want to do and the reach we want to have, and that this is a place for everybody. And that means that whether you're donating your time or your money, that you are helping us further that mission and reach people who need us.
Absolutely. Well, I'll piggyback off of that and what both of you have said. So I think sometimes, especially when we were on Facebook, I don't know that everyone knows the full scope of who we are. They might know us as just, this is my Facebook group that I was in. I think moving from Facebook to the app has changed that a little bit, but it's still, somebody might know us just as they have an app or just as a group, or they may know us some other way, but they don't see the full scope of everything that we do. They haven't seen medical outreach. They don't know about the retreats yet. They don't know about the Rock and Family Fund and local partnerships. So like you both have said, I hope for those that maybe don't know that full scope, that now they do. They just know who we are as an organization, the people behind all of it too. I mean, we're real people. We're moms and dads. Most of us have a kid with Down syndrome. We have a handful of volunteers that aren't a Rock-In parent, but have a connection to Down syndrome. But I would say 99.5% of us do have a child with Down syndrome. And so just knowing who we are and the full scope of what we do has been really great. And I hope it also shows just where funds go when somebody donates to us. So we try really hard to be good stewards of the money that comes into us, recognizing that is someone's, hard-earned money that they're donating to us, and we want to steward it well. And so today we kind of pulled back the veil to show all of the ways that we spend that money to further our mission. So that's how I would say it.
Can I share a little personal background? I mean, I feel like we've talked about the diagnosis, but I just know from my point of view, the ways that DSDN supported me was about more than just having a child with Down syndrome. My child was on oxygen, feeding tube, had heart surgery. Like, this community helped me figure out what questions to ask the surgeons, how to fight for my child in the hospital. I mean, it's just so much more than just Down syndrome.
Right.
When you don't know where else to go or who else to ask, this community is there for you. And that is the magic of DSDN.
Absolutely. We've heard it so many times today. So thanks for
Okay,
saying it
we
one more
try
time. Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to try to make it through the whole day without crying.
Oh, you are doing better than me, girl. I'm done.
Or do you think we're going to do this again?
Not if I keep crying. Yes, absolutely.
I hope so. I'll just say that. I mean, it's I should say if you're just joining us for the live stream and you may not know everything else that we're doing today, I mean, this is a whole day. Like we are establishing this as our national day. DSDN Day is May 1st. And so we'll debrief everything, but I truly hope we come back next year and we do a lot of the same things, maybe change up some things, do it even better. What a lot of lessons learned today, especially with the live stream. But yeah, we've done so much today. So if you didn't know, in addition to the live stream, we had Zoom meetings. I think we had 6 of those. So essentially, that was taking conversations that happen within our app, like Heart Heroes, as an example, and bringing it live, having conversations with your fellow Rockin' parents, but now in a Zoom session instead of just online. So we had 6 of those. We had lots of fun activities happening in our app today. And a huge shout out to Shannon, our family support director, because she organized all of that. So all of the games, there was like a escape room. I didn't even know you could do an escape room unless you were physically in an escape room, but it was an online escape room. That was super fun. A guessing game with trying to guess how many M&Ms are in there. So that's just all fun and games. But then we also had a lot of connection opportunities, sharing of stories happening in there. I haven't had a lot of time to spend in the app today because I've been running our live stream, but when I have had a chance to check in, it's been really fun and beautiful to see the engagement happening in there today. We also were coordinating meetups across the nation. They were just informal play dates and meetups. And so those have been happening, not necessarily today, it was kind of over a range, but hopefully those are happening over the course of the next couple of weeks. And I think that's the main things that we've been doing, but a lot that has happened all day today. And so I do hope we do this again. And I guess we'll see next year, May 1st. Mark the calendar.
Save the date.
Save the date. Yeah.
Annual, there we go. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that you two want to say before we do some thank yous and our giveaway?
It's just
Well, I think I'm going to say thank you on behalf of the board, Melissa, for pulling together the first annual DSDN Day. This has been
Well,
awesome.
it was not me alone, but thank you so much. Yep, it's been super fun. And I mean, we cannot end this without giving a huge shout out to Rafia, our marketing director, she can hear me now. I can't see her, but I know she's listening. I mean, seriously, you just have knocked it out of the park. So thank you, Rafia. It is just an honor to work with you. And thanks for making this happen because we for sure didn't know how to do this.
No.
We're like, let's do a live stream. I don't know what that would have looked like if Jen and I had to try to figure that out ourselves. Well, what an incredible day it has been. Thank you, Rafia. Thank you, Patricia and Jen, for co-hosting with me today. And thank you to our audience, whether you tuned in just for one segment or you've been with us all day. I mean, if you have, wow, thank you. Appreciate it. But we're just so thankful that you showed up for DSDN and for our amazing community. I do want to check in and see how we're doing fundraising again and just give we're fundraising all day, so until midnight, but we'll just check in and see how we're doing right now. So let me switch over here. I just added that. Yep. So we are at $11,641, and I feel great about that. Still short of our $21,000 goal. So If you haven't had a chance to give, truly appreciate that. Maybe we can run the give number again, Rafia, if you wouldn't mind putting that up again. So if you haven't had a chance to do that, be sure you do it. Doesn't have to be before we end the live stream, but before the end of the day would be fabulous to help us reach that $21,000 goal and to further each of the funds that we've been trying to help support today. All right, I think that's what I want to say. Jen, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Because I just wanted you to feel all the power and love coming your way from all of that's going on. You know, when we had this idea, I never once imagined in a million years how much time and energy and effort this would take. I mean, in my head, it was just us all chatting on Facebook Live, and that was going to be the way to do it. But you've made it something just more than my wildest dreams about what this could have looked like. So I'm just so thrilled. But all of our donors, our fundraisers, viewers, volunteers, sponsors, like everybody has really given such great energy to this today and just made it a really special day for us. You know, our actual DSDN birthday is World Down Syndrome Day because we thought that would be fun. And it, you know, it's a great day, but so much is going on that day. To have this special day set aside now on May 1st that really honors the time that Heather really had the idea to launch this into an organization and become more than just a Facebook group. I feel like it's just such an excellent way to honor all the work that we've all done for years and that will come for years to come. So I wanted to highlight fundraisers for just a minute too. So many of them, I've been getting texts and messages all day from folks because they are out there talking to their community and network members. So that way they can get some of those matched monies. Remember, we had about $15,000 that we could match today. The day is not over yet, but we're just over 11,000. So that's incredible. And those fundraisers have been working since last fall, September, October, to get to their prize levels and support DSDN. We've raised almost $270,000 altogether since we started in September last year. So just to see this coming alive for them today as we reach our final days, May 31st is our last day for that. So I'm just so proud of them and the energy and effort they're giving to that as well. So, and the volunteers, I know, I think one of the ways that we've described it is that they are the heartbeat of DSDN. They are the lifeblood of this. We were fully volunteer based for almost all the years up until we started a few years ago, having a few paid staff members, but it just never goes without saying how critical all those volunteer time, hours, energy spent are, because it's truly the only way that we function as an organization. We could have all the money in the world and that would not do it for us. I mean, if somebody wants to give us $1 million tonight, we would love it and it would be wonderful. However, those volunteer hours and time, I mean, the board, Patricia, your team, all of our moderators. I mean, we heard from so many folks today. It's truly critical for our mission. So just so grateful to them. And we don't get to recognize them enough. So hopefully they saw a lot of those messages today too, coming from their leads and knowing how much we really appreciate them, their time, care, commitment. They are what makes DSDN and keeps it going for new parents.
So true.
Absolutely.
So if you were inspired today, it's not too late to give, it's not too late to share, and it's not too late to get involved. Text GIVE to 855-644-2007, or you can head over to the DSDN website to find your way to plug in. And finally, time for some fun, more fun. We need to draw the winner of our retreat registration giveaway. Thanks to everyone who entered the drawing. We have had 88 entries today. We have a list of names and everyone has been randomly assigned a number, and we are going to use a random number generator to select our winner today. So Melissa, tell me when you're ready for us to count it down.
Okay, I am going to get this set up.
And this is for a retreat registration or staycation prize, whichever
they
one.
get to pick. Yep, they get to pick. So it's either one. It's the staycation is $100 Visa gift card, so they don't have to use it for a staycation, but that's, you know, just intending to ensure parents are taking care of themselves. So
amazing.
All right, so I am ready. We can count it. Do we want to do like a 5, 4, 3?
Yeah, let's do 5.
Okay.
Are we doing it together?
I don't know.
Ready?
We tried to synchronize before and we failed, but let's,
got
yes.
I'll do a drum roll. You count.
Okay.
I
sounds
count,
good.
you count, who's counting?
You-
You guys
who-
count, I'm going to do the thing.
Well, I count and then Melissa says the name. General.
Perfect.
All right, ready?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner is
Whoop.
whoop.
Oh, that was a letdown. 1 second.
This is our life. We'll close out the day.
The technology's tired too, you guys. It's okay. We're gonna
Okay.
count for y'all. My southern is coming out.
Okay. Count me down again because it's just not fun without it, but it worked that time.
Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is
Congratulations, Melinda Gilbert. You won. Yay! So we have your contact information, so we will be in touch and to find out which of those options you want. And congratulations. And thanks for tuning in today. All right. Ladies, anything else to say before we wrap up?
just a big thank you to everyone.
All right. I think my son Beckett is watching right now. So if so, hi buddy. Thanks for watching. He loves YouTube. So I was like, I'm gonna be on YouTube. All right. Well, on behalf of the entire DSDN team, thank you for making this day one to remember. However you participated, viewed, contributed, whatever it looked like, thank you. Let's keep showing up for each other today, tomorrow, and every day forward. And like we always say here at DSDN,
You've got this.
And we've got you.
thank you, everybody. Signing off until next year.